Hello. Yes, we welcome you back to this channel, Natural Sciences Grade 8 and 9. That's the name of the channel. And it's me, Richard, here. Yeah, today we are looking at this question. It's a grade 9 question. It says that field forces are non-contact forces. State what is meant by non-contact forces. So what are they? Non-contact forces are kind of forces which act of a distance. Yeah, then we come to this one, field. What is meant by field? Field is region of space where an object experiences a force. Okay, then comes this question. It says, give 3 examples of fields. Okay, the term field in terms of force, we say it's a region of space where an object experiences a force. And typically there are 3 fields. The first one is gravitational force or gravitational field. Yeah. The next one is magnetic field. And lastly, electric field. Yeah, those are the 3 kinds of field we have. Yeah, then we come to this question. It says, identify the field described by the statement below. And the first one says, the field due to attractive forces between any 2 objects. Okay, here we have to remember that there is a tendency for every object to attract. So this kind of attraction is due to a field which we call gravitational field, and a force which tends to bring the 2 objects together, we call it gravitational force. Yeah, then we come to this question. It says, the region of space between the north and south pole of magnets. Yeah, what do you call that field? That is magnetic field. Yeah, then we come to this one. The region of space around an electric charge. Okay, how do you call that field? We call it electric field. Yeah, that is that. Yeah, then we come to this question. It says that gravitational force is the force of attraction between any 2 objects. Okay. Then the statement says that identify the 2 factors affecting the gravitational force between any 2 objects. Yes, what are those 2 factors which determine the size of the gravitational force? Okay, the first factor is the mass of the objects. Here we have to know that the bigger the masses, the greater is going to be the gravitational force. The second factor is the distance between the 2 centers of the objects. Yeah, that is it. And we need to know that the bigger the distance between the two centers of the objects, the smaller is going to be the gravitational force. Yeah, then we come to this one. It says that what is meant by the weight of an object? The weight of an object is the measure of the Earth's gravitational attraction on an object. Yeah, that is that. Here we have to remember that there is force of attraction between any objects, whether they are stones, whether they are cars. But for weight in particular, the attraction must be between the Earth and the object. We have to know that the Earth is an object, and like any other attraction, the object attracts the Earth and the Earth attracts the object. And that attraction is what results into what we call weight. We see the object moving because it's the object which is smaller compared to the Earth. Yeah, then we come to this one. It says that give any three differences between weight and mass. Okay. The first difference is the definition itself. What do we call mass? Mass is the quantity of matter in an object, while weight is the gravitational force, or the measure of the gravitational force acting on an object. Okay, that is that. Then the next one is the SI units. Weight is a force, so it's measured in newtons, while mass is measured in kilograms. Yeah, that is that. Then the third difference is that mass is constant. It doesn't change. If you have mass here and it's 2 kilograms, it's going to be 2 kilograms when you take it to the moon. While weight changes. Actually, on Earth, weight changes from place to place because the Earth is not perfectly spherical. So some places are closer to the core than others. So those places which are closer to the core, their weight is going to be higher compared to those places which are further away from the core of the Earth. So weight changes from place to place, while mass is constant. And with that, I would like to thank you for your time. The channel is Natural Sciences Grade 8 and 9. We urge you to subscribe, to comment, to like, to share. Yeah, we believe we are going to be very useful to you. Stay in touch. See you next time. Bye-bye.